Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. So, this time around, there's a new toy to reveal. It is the Tigercat 822C. So yeah, I finally converted this guy over. I went and redid the models, did them through Maya instead of Blender, and it actually turned out quite nice. The only thing that's missing off this that I haven't done, and I don't know, maybe on a future update, the plates on this version, I don't have the mesh in there, mostly because I can't really find a mesh that works really well on this roundabout bit. But maybe in the future, I might get Josh to do up some panels that I can stick in there in a future update. But man, she's a cute little machine. I really like this one. It's actually pretty fun. The arm is very short, which is kind of makes things a little bit trickier. But when you're bunching, which is primarily what you should be using this for, it sits really nice, and it's about the same size tracks as the other one. I needed to give it some distance for the weight. You can put the blade on there as well if you want to push some stuff around. So before we do anything, let's go get our low bed. So this machine, the 822, is how do I raise my drawbridge here? What's going on here? How come I can't? What did I put it on? Did I put it on a stick thing button? Oh, weird. Did I unplug my joysticks? Maybe I undid that. Hold on a sec. Oh, my joysticks have ceased to function. One sec. All right, so we got that figured out, I think. Rotate left, rotate right. Perfect. Okay. Must have, the way I have my USB cable on the floor, I must have kicked it there and knocked it down. There we go. So we'll just probably pretend that never happened. Okay. So let's get this bad boy all the way back. All the way back over to our main mill. Load up that 822, and that one's going to be the first contestant across the crappy bridge. So we'll test that out and see how it goes. See if we can make it in one run. And like I said, if it gets stuck, oh yeah, we got to remember to pick this up. So I sold my Cat 551 just because I want to test this new one out. So let's not forget, on the way back, we got to follow the road. And on the way back, we got to pick up the buncher head. And let's go get it. So I'm really excited because we're finally moving on to that other section that we've been building up at getting to for so long. I have a feeling with the time lapses in the episodes, we're going to burn through that block super fast, and it's going to be a blast. It'll be really fun. It's so nice to be not chipping now. I'm just so done with chipping. Oh, speaking of which, before we go over there, let's go to our leased items. Leased items. Where's that chipper? So I want to get rid of the chipper. No more you. I want to get rid of the chipper trailer. No more you. And that little orange truck. I don't need that anymore neither. Ah, there we go. I can feel the debt just sliding away. Beautiful. Okay, so, grab the 822. Don't forget the buncher head. Run it across the road. Oh, I have to take a screenshot for the last episode because I forgot to do that. Hasn't been published yet, so that's good because now I can really get it. So let's whip this trailer around here. Just like so. Drop that ramp ever so appropriately. And let's get the 822 on there. Now, I'm not going to say this is beta because it's not beta, but if there's any kind of weird stuff, don't be surprised. This is its only third test in the wild here, so we'll see how it goes. My early trial tests showed good results. Oh, except for my exhaust is in the wrong place. I just realized that. So that's good. I'm glad I noticed that. My exhaust is coming out of the side of the machine instead of the vent. So, oops, we'll fix that. There we go. Okay, so let's lock that down. Load this up, and let's prepare ourselves for the adventure across the bridge. I know you guys are excited, right? Come on, it'll be fun. And then what I'll do is I'll probably time-lapse just bringing all the machines over that bridge because, my God, that might take a while. And I know you guys have very limited time to watch these videos, so I don't want to waste it on random commentary. But we'll try. We will try. So, yeah. I guess I guess we'll have to go. I'm trying to, like, I'm just picturing back when we did that walkthrough of that that other section over the bridge. And I think we're going to have to kind of find ourselves a landing. So we'll probably have to bunch ourselves to a flat spot and then kind of work our way back up and see how it goes, I guess. All right, so don't forget the buncher head. That was step 1, which is facing away from us. So let's go like this. Whoa, break much? Jeez. I have to get really close. This thing's got real short little arms. It's like a dinosaur. It's got short little arms. Like a T-Rex, actually. That's more realistic. So let's hook you up. Whatching. Sound effects are necessary. Don't question it. And if you don't like it, too bad. Because sound effects are cool. All right, so let's bring this guy over to the bridge. We're going to prep ourselves. Now, I kind of want to crawl across the bridge nice and peacefully, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to run through it. Man, why does it keep zooming in? I have that no collision cam mod thing, but I swear to God, sometimes it just does its own thing, and I don't know what causes that, so. I think it's the head maybe causes it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Not important. Okay, oops. So let's get ourselves into a crossable position here. Let's turn this batch around. All right, okay. So now before I cross the bridge, I have to take a picture of the bridge for my other episode. Wow, that's a really lame thumbnail. We might have to do a better job than that. How can we do a better thumbnail? I don't know. What if I got this guy in here? How about that? Oh, that looks kind of cool. How about that? Let's duck a little. Nope. It's got to be just the right angle. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Let's do that. Pretty. Okay. Let's go back to our... Oh, I was in it. And I tabbed too far. There we go. Okay. All right, boys. Moment of truth. Let's see if we can get this sucker across this road. Oh, man. Oh, God, help us. Oh, man, don't do that. That's not good. Don't zoom while I'm doing this. I'm just going to drive it right across like this. It's kind of going. Hey? Uh-oh. Getting a little tight here. Hey, now let's get a picture of this guy crossing. Oh, that's actually not so bad of a picture. The first crossing. The raindrop got right in the picture. Not bad, though. I would say we did a good job building that bridge. All right, so now, God, this zooming in thing is going to make me throw this thing in the garbage. All right, so let's drop this off right here. I know this is not a great spot, but we're going to have to start bunching here pretty quick. Ooh, somebody's got a loud motorbike out there. Hey, wait for it. Oh, there he goes. Unfortunately, it's very warm here now, so I have my air conditioner hooked up to my window, so you guys will be able to hear all the traffic coming through my window, which is just fantastic. All right, so we've got our 822 over here now, so that's good. I can't believe we did that. That's amazing. So now what I want to do is create a much nicer turnaround for our poor loader, or our poor low bed here. So let's bop this guy down the hill. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, is that going to clear that? Oh, yeah, it will. All right, now we got to figure out our approach to our bridge, which is right here. This is nice. Duke. Oh, yeah, we're not going to have a problem bringing loads over this, I don't think. Maybe, hopefully. She's a little bouncy, but you know what? Gets the job done, man. All right, so maybe before we do anything too crazy bringing any equipment over, let's get our landing kind of figured out back here. So let's tab to our 822, and let's make a plan. So we need to find a flat area for loading trucks, and I think up here is probably the flattest we're going to get. So what I might do with the buncher is I'm going to hack down a couple of high stumps, or maybe I'll just do it with the chainsaw. Oh, we have the FDR Logging chainsaw now. Right. Let's sell the steel, and we're going to buy the FDR Logging chainsaw. This is just like the old one from 2017. Lydia did the conversion, then I just did a little kind of couple quick fixer-uppers on it, but man, she's pretty sweet. Big old saw. So, all right, let's think about this. So we have an empty logging truck that comes zooming up here. This is how I plan my blocks. Usually do it in my head, though I don't say it out loud. So we're going to have a loaded logging truck. It's probably going to have to zoom along this edge. It's going to scoop around this way. And that's kind of an awkward angle. So let's say it would go about here, maybe. Or is it flatter up here? Maybe actually this would be a nice loading spot. Pulls up right here. Now, where the load's going to be? Where are we going to process? So let's bring all of our wood from that side down into here. Oh, this is actually nicer here. Maybe we'll cut here. Yeah, but we can't process from a hill, so that doesn't work so well. But we can process from that side. That should be long enough. And then just pile it in this little gully. And then offload, and we have a little bit of height. No, we're just going to wing it. Let's start logging, and we'll wing it. So I'm going to time-lapse this, because cutting's fun and all. And I'll decide kind of as I go what the plan is. So, yeah, wish me some luck in chopping some trees. Alrighty, Lumberjacks. Well, we got that all cleaned up there. So we took quite a bit of trees down. And I don't really have much of a rhyme or reason exactly what I'm doing yet. I just wanted to kind of clear this little approach so we could see the landscape a little bit better. So that once we start bringing all our stuff over here, it can be a little bit easier to see. So I think what I'm going to do... I actually really enjoyed that 822 driving it around. because it does have such a short arm, it keeps the weight really balanced. You never find yourself getting tippy, which is, I don't know, I find that to be quite nice to have. So not tipping. It's pretty sturdy, climbs hills like a son of a gun. I didn't have any trouble with any traction or any issues there. So what I want to do now is I want to kind of start moving the equipment back over across the way here. So since this truck is an easy thing to move, let's maybe park this. Actually, I'll park this by this loader over here, or by the other log trailer here. Because once we start, we're not going to need these for a little bit. We still got processing and some other fun stuff that we got to get done. So let's go hop in our other truck. Go pick up our processor. I think the skidder I want to drive across because I kind of want to build a bit of a bridge or like a cut approach. So let's see if we can get these two on here. Because we'll need a loader, we'll need a processor. I think that's pretty much all we need over there. There we go. The only thing I don't like about the 822 is it, because I use 3 screens, it feels very boxy on the left side because it's all just a wall, while some of the other machines are a little bit more open. So that's probably the only kicker for me. But by no means is it too big of an issue or anything. Oh, we're stuck on a stump. Classic. Classic stuck on a stump move. But yeah, no, that 822 performed amazingly. Considering this is the third time I've tested it, it's actually remarkably well balanced. I just got to fix the exhaust on it, and I think she's probably ready to go. There we go. Get this guy on here. Now, I think I could fit 2 on here. I haven't actually really done 2. The truck, Lord knows the truck is powerful enough it should be able to handle 2, but let's see what we can do here. And let's get this boom nice and high. Just to help us get our little load on here. Now, again, I'm not sure if 2 will fit on here perfectly, but we'll definitely give it a shot and see what happens here. Oh yeah, they'll fit. I just don't want to hit the other boom, so let's kind of off-center this a little bit. There we go. Can you lock 2 at the same time? Oh, yes, you can. Oh, it's heavy. Ooh, it's going to be ugly. All right, if we can get this across the bridge, we'll know we've done a good job on the bridge. That's going to be my call. That's what I'm calling it for sure. All right. So let's line it up before we start attempting it. So the last thing you want to do is hit it on an angle and then try to recorrect when you're on the bridge. There we go, nice and straight. All right, here we go. Oh, man, that's heavy. I can tell how heavy it is by how much it's bouncing. Oh, yeah, this truck's got it, though. This thing's a tank. Look at it. No problem. Just whipped it right over there. Sweet. We did it. Okay, so we'll just unload. Oh, it's so much easier to see now. All those trees are out of here. Okay, so let's bring this up here. Unlock these bad boys. And I think we should just offload them right here. I wonder if I can turn this enough to side offload it here. Oops, I'm kind of connecting with the other trailer. Oops, there we go. I would never recommend doing that in real life without supporting yourself, but this is a video game. We're moving stuff around. Who cares? So I haven't really decided a real plan of action here for how I want to load, so I'm probably just going to make a whole bunch of piles of shorts. We'll walk around with the loader and just kind of clean them up with the truck. It's usually how we do her. Shut that guy down. See if we can get this guy to spin without falling off. Nice. Look at that. We got our block already set up here. We got our machines that we need. The only thing we're missing is the skidder, but we can go grab that whenever. Now, I'm using the 822 right now, but I may change my mind and swap it over to the 909 eventually. So I'm going to keep the 909. I was gonna sell it originally, but sitting down here with the bucket on it right now, and I was thinking to myself, man, should I keep it? Should I sell it? But I have a feeling I'll get bored of the 822 and want something that sits a little higher for bunching. And maybe I'll need that longer arm if we're doing some wacky hill or close to the lake stuff. So let's get this thing over on this side. And then we're going to whip our skidder over. So let's see. Where did I park my skidder? There we are. So let's grab this guy. This might be a little bit of a quest here. I could time-lapse it, but it's not enough entertainment for that, so we'll just keep rolling. Yeah, I like the skidder. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my forwarder. My skidder seems to work okay, but I don't know what's going on with that forwarder. Just started acting aloof. So I don't know if it's like maintenance or if it's... Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Don't know. So many things in this game as a modder you try to fix, and then one other thing will come in that screws that up, and then you try that and it screws that up, and it's like, man, just give me a pretty skidder with some tiny abilities and I'm happy. So let's move this bad boy all the way to the end. I think I want to start my road pretty much as soon as we come out of the muck there. And then, I don't know, we'll paint a row up there and see where we end up. Let's test it out and see what happens. All right, so now we get the moment of truth to bring this sucker over the bridge. I don't think this thing pushes wood chips. We should probably test that before we go on. Oh, it does push wood chips. Uh-oh. That could be slightly problematic. Oh, the blade's... Not when the blade's down, though. This thing even collects wood chips. That's not good. Oh, that's interesting. So this thing apparently collects wood chips. I was not aware of that, so... Only when the blade's down, though. Man, that would have been dangerous if I drove right up the bridge with that. Take out my whole bridge and be like, Ed, we're going to Rogue River. See you later. There we go. Bloop. Oh, and we got our in-the-air claw going on here. Need to hit another bump here. Let's see here. Boop, ba-doop. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, man. Is it stuck? Come on, don't be stuck. There you go. Sometimes you just got to drop it all the way down. Kind of annoying, but whatever. We get her done. Okay, so this is where we want to kind of start building our road here. So I'm going to start trekking a road right here. We're just going to kind of plow out a crappy little trail without scooping out our wood chips. That's the goal. And we'll turn and kind of cut in here a bit. There we go. Oh, man, she's slick in here. Okay, we'll back up and try this again. That's better. And we'll kind of do a double road. Just a mucky, nasty little road right to the block here. Now what I want to do is make the road kind of go this way, because going straight up the hill with a logging truck will be kind of brutal. Not like this is much better, to be totally honest, so maybe we'll just back off on that idea for a second. Realize how steep that was right there. Alright, maybe we'll start the road here. Let's scoop out some of this stuff. Make a nice little trail along there. Perfect. Nice. That's looking pretty good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the skidder here for now, because I don't really know what our plan is. That was kind of the idea, was to make a road there, but I think I'm going to have to maybe do a little bit of a different approach. And that depends where we're loading and offloading and all that kind of stuff as well, so got to kind of line it up. So maybe what we'll do for the remainder of the rest of this little video, I'm going to process these guys into short piles, because we're going to have to start cleaning up before we start moving up to the top here. So yeah, so I'll do a little time lapse. We'll do some processing here. Cut to, I think we were at what, 4.5 or something like that. I'll figure it out. Okay guys, wish me some luck. Alrighty, lumberjacks. Well, we got that figured out pretty good. Actually, I cut a lot more than I thought we were gonna get, so that's good. I left these longer bits here. I'm just gonna turf those or do something with them, but I was like, man, there's no point in processing this crap because it's so hard to load it. It's just so messy. So I just cut these into little piles. I mean, they're all pretty close, so even if we got to walk around with the loader a little bit, no big deal to clean this up. Just kind of right away cleaning all this up before we get into the big gutty stuff. Now, what I really want to do is find a nice loading area, and so far I haven't really found any areas I think are practical for what I want to do. So basically, I'm just going to keep moving until we find a spot. Now, up here, it does level out a little bit right before this gully. So I'm thinking like right in here is actually not a terrible spot. Maybe up on this peak. Just bring the trees up, drop them here, process them into here, and then load them right here. This is actually a pretty nice little spot, so maybe I'll go here. But then we got to figure out what we're going to do for this hill. Because there's going to be a lot of skidding. We got a valley down here, bring the wood up, bring the wood down. It's going to get very complicated and very tricky, so there'll be a lot of planning that we have to kind of try to work in there anyway. But yeah, no, I think we made some awesome progress for getting over the bridge today. Got over the bridge, started hitting up this good stuff, and look, we're already starting to get ready to load, so this is fantastic. So nice to be back doing logging again, I'll tell you. Oh my god. No more chipping, logging time, baby. That's how we do it. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video here. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.